Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and on this video I'm going to be showing you my favourite long shot locations on 3 of my favourite maps, so let's get into it. First up, a few tips that's going to help out. We want to make sure that our weapons have a bullet velocity, so this will make it easy in the long run and deal more damage to the opponent at a longer distance. Next up, and we have perks. I'd recommend for the second slot piercing vision. This will help out because if you shoot near an enemy, it will make the enemy glow and you'll be able to see them even behind walls, therefore giving us the option to kill the enemy through the wall. Then for the third perk, I'd recommend overkill. Overkill because you can simply put a shield on your back and it helps you not getting killed from behind. The game mode I suggest you do this in is hardcore domination. This is because the enemies are much easier to kill and you're less likely to swap sides with domination. Another heads up, here are the distances for each weapon type to class as a long kill. First map we have at Demyansk. As you can see from the diagram, there are about 6 long shot spots that I recommend to you guys. Here is spot number 1. I recommend using either a sniper rifle or an assault rifle in this location. You want to make sure you're looking on top of the roof of the house in the far distance. You also want to look in the wooded area to the right hand side where people also hide for their long shots. Spot number 2, you'll find this one on top of the main building roof. From here you can shoot across the ice lake and hit people on top of the roof and people that are crossing the map. Spot number 3, this is located on the left hand side of the building. From here you can aim for the building opposite or people that are running across the map. Here we have spot 4. I'd recommend using an SMG here. You can aim opposite on top of the building and then also people running across. Our next location is spot 5. You'll find this on the side of the map with the smaller building. From here you can shoot from left to right or even on the building opposite. And finally, spot 6. From here you want to look at the location from where spot 1 was. There'll be enemies there also trying to get long shots, and you also want to keep an eye on the building where there's always people shooting from there too. Now let's move on to the next map. So we've got Desert Siege. This is probably my favourite one out of the 3. We have 6 locations where we can get long shots and they're all pretty good. So let's get into it. Here we have spot 1, so you want to either aim at the tower on the far end of the map or the little hill where someone could be using a heady. Next up we have spot number 2. For this it's useful for pistols, SMGs and shotguns. Anything else is too short of a distance. Spot number 3, I genuinely don't think many people know about this spot, so you want to go to the carriage and there's a little gap in between it. You can shoot from it and shoot right down the alleyway and get long shots quite easily. Sticking with the same alleyway, here we have spot 4, so we're shooting down the alleyway but the opposite side now. And here you'll find spot 5. You'll easily find enemies running across the map and breaking through windows. And finally for Desert Siege, spot 6. From here you're going to aim across the map from where spot 1 was, and it's quite a good heady because they can just about see your head and you make yourself a very small target. And last up we have for you is Eagle's Nest. On this map we have 4 locations where you can get long shots, so let's take a look at each one. first spot of Eagle's Nest. Then we have this little corridor where people run past through the door. It's quite easy to get long shots here. If you look to the left also, there's like a little patio bit where you can shoot, and that also classes as long shots. Spot 2, and we have quite a few options here. We have to the right hand side, we have inside the building, shooting through the window, and then we have the left hand side, which is the stairwell. And again, we're shooting across from where spot number 1 was. Now on to spot 3 and 4. Within the short distance between the two, you can only use SMGs and pistols. Here is spot number 3. And finally, the last spot for Eagle's Nest, spot 4. And that concludes my long shot locations on Desert Siege, Demyansk and Eagle's Nest. I'm hoping this has helped you in some sort of way. If it has, drop us a like, that'd be greatly appreciated. I may do a part 2 to this video. Are there any maps that you'd like me to include? If so, drop it in the comments below. Thanks for watching guys, and have an amazing day.